Good afternoon. So I've been promising for a while to do a video on how I display my finds. So let's start with this lot. This is my desk, so I tend to leave things like fossils on here. I've also got a couple of these, which are, gotta put it down because I can't find my hand, which my Fleur did for me, which are from seals. There's two of them, the one there. So I leave them on here. Really nice impressions actually he did. What else have I got on here? Roman pot base, my only Roman pot base. It's been positively ID'd as Roman, even though I don't like Roman. I'm still impressed the fact that a pot base managed to last that long. My good finds I put in a cabinet here on the wall. Not all of these are finds, it's just other things. And it's just a way of showing things quite easy. So stuff like broken lead toys, a couple of my nice buckles that I really like, a nice key plate, a little marble that I found, some of my crotal bells and a medieval one there. It's just a good way of putting some stuff that people can see that aren't valuable. Just put that down. What else have I got? So these are actually normally in my kitchen. This is where I put some of my nicer pottery. I have large quantities of it. I've got some elsewhere, as you'll see in a minute. And they're not normally in here, but I brought them in so you could see some of the big pieces. I won this little display thing, oak one that someone made, which is a beautiful job of it. So that normally sits in my house as well, and it's just a thing which is quite good. When it comes to things like musket balls, I have one side that is absolutely full of them. So that's just one pot of a few, just any old plastic pot, because I promised to save them. They want to do a display, so they go in there because it keeps the lead safe. And I found a few pieces of medieval floor tiles, so I keep them out there. What else have I got? So here I just leave out some of the feet you find from big cooking pots and stuff. There's a few of those and bits of pots, a few other bits of things, and a massive piece of, I'm assuming was some sort of pot, don't know, maybe not. They sit there, and then they've got another box there full of pottery as well. Tons of the stuff. Absolutely. Oh, and there's some more. And that's another whole load of feet as well. That's a whole bag of them. I found a lot of those. And then my good coins I keep in a box. I'm a little bit fussy about this, I suppose. So each one is in a card like this. They're done in chronological order. I'm really sad, aren't I? That's all the silver medieval. Here we have copper ones, so anything bronze or copper, so that's a Roman one. All the stuff like tokens and things sitting here as well. I won't show you the backs of them because it gives you all the details. I will on this one because it was found on a site. So this is gold and continental silver. So I put exactly what it is. The PAS number, and usually I actually have on there as well exactly the where the find spot is, in a lot of detail. And then medals sit here, and I've got a few other odd things like tokens which don't fit very well in those type of containers, so they can sit here if they're not done anywhere else. I do have another one of these as well. To be honest, I've never really used it except when I'm showing the landowner some of my finds. I'll put them all out in the box and tell them what they all are, but I don't tend to use it apart from that. And then the rest of my things sit in drawers. I wasn't joking when I said that I can't just throw things in. Every one of these are fully labelled with what it is, the find number, exactly where I found it. And they're all done into sections. I think that's sort of medals and some coins. Every other one is done in, so that's buttons. Another one here. Some miscellaneous. loads of them, all got different things. That's thimbles. This one is handles and spoons, but every single item inside is separately done, so I don't really display those. And then the other thing that I found recently, which I thought was quite useful, was a really pretty, rather posh egg box. So I use that now to put in some of the other Crotal Bell bits that I found, and hopefully I'll put some of the Crotal Bells that won't fit in the display cabinet in there. So that's my main stuff, and that's how I tend to display them, or just store them.